Shocking Marvel Legends Spider-Man Wave revelations. New DC Page Puncher figures from McFarlane Toys. Week 2 of the Target Haul-A-Thon from NECA. Super7's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimates, and a whole lot more. So let's jump right into it. Hey all you action figure enthusiasts out there, JC here, and welcome to a Friday edition of TNInews. And as always, we've got a lot to cover today, and let's start off with some news on the Transformer front. So first of all, we had several new products go up for pre-order this week. You can get these at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So first up, we've got a new Transformers Beast Wars Optimus Primal vs. Megatron 2-pack. This is features the characters with premium finish based on a Japanese original project. This set is going to cost you about $104 and is slated for release in September of this year. We also have a Nemesis Prime version of that Transformers Canon camera mashup figure. So there was a regular release of this, and now we've got the Nemesis Prime version. So this one's going to cost you around $130, and this one is due out in January of next year. And then finally, we have 3 new Transformer Studio Series Voyager Gamer Edition figures. Actually forgot to talk about these on Wednesday. So these are based on the video game, and we're getting Optimus Prime along with Bumblebee, and then the third figure is Barricade, a deluxe version of Barricade. So again, all 3 of these figures are available for pre-order now. Now switching over to Marvel Legends, yesterday we got the official pre-orders for that Spider-Man wave, which did bring a bit of a surprise. So I think we all were expecting this wave to have a Build-A-Figure. I feel like Hasbro even kind of hinted to that in their live stream. But it turns out that not only is there no Build-A-Figure with this wave, but we're getting what looks like a variation of their retro card backs. 2 of the figures in the wave have the standard Spider-Man retro card backs with the Rose and Tarantula figures, but the others are on more modern looking card backs, which do feature the plastic so that you can actually see the figures, unlike the windowless boxes that we've been seeing. So it's not clear if this is like Hasbro testing the waters, or this is a one-time thing with the packaging, or what have you. Again, those details have not been made available. Hasbro made no mention of any of this in their live stream when they showed off these figures. You'll also note that the figures have minimal accessories. Basically, each figure comes with like an extra pair of hands, but that seems to be about it. These are available for pre-order now at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, and the cost of these is basically $25 each. Now, Dan Yun from Hasbro did mention in a brief comment on Twitter that there would be additional waves coming with Build-A-Figures, indicating that we, at the very least, have not totally seen Hasbro doing away with Build-A-Figures, but whether they're going to significantly reduce how many Build-A-Figures they do or anything like that remains to be unknown. Again, we really haven't gotten a whole lot of details on why this wave is being released as it is, with the new packaging and without the Build-A-Figure or anything like that. But hopefully more details will come to light in the future, and when they do, I'll be sure to pass that information on to you guys. Now, as I mentioned before, next week I believe there's going to be some type of Marvel Legend pre-order on the 14th. At least based on the Entertainment Earth Drop Zone page, it looks like there might be something going up on the 14th. I don't know what it's going to be. And then, of course, on the 16th, we'll kick off the Walmart Collector Con at 10 a.m. And that's when that Kraven the Hunter figure will be going up for pre-order for Marvel Legends. There's a Star Wars Black Series figure that's going up, possibly a few other things. So, again, if you want to try and grab those, I don't know how quickly they will sell out, but probably want to be online around 10 a.m., which is the 16th, which is next Thursday. For you GIJoe fans, the overseas company Hiya Toys has revealed images for another one of their 4-inch GIJoe figures. So this is the 3rd figure that they've revealed. None of their figures have been released. They've only recently started doing GIJoe. So the previous 2 figures were Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, and then today they released images for their Battle Helmet Cobra Commander figure. So This has not yet gone up for pre-order, but should be going up fairly soon. The cost of this is going to be about $20, and it's said to have about 17 points of articulation. You can see he's got, looks like he has a chrome faceplate. He's got multiple pairs of hands. He has a gun that looks very much like his original blow dryer gun. He has a little Cobra staff and a gold knife and a figure base. So, you know, looks pretty good. If it, you know, I have not had any of the Hiya Toys GIJoe figures in hand, so I can't say how good the quality is on these, but you know, from these images, this figure definitely looks pretty interesting. For you McFarlane toy fans, yesterday going up for pre-order was another one of their Dragon figures. This is Series 8, the Tora Berserker Clan Dragon. So you can get this one at places, again, like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. The cost of it's about $40, and the release date on this one is listed as April of this year. And then going up for pre-order today from McFarlane Toys were a couple of new DC Page Puncher figures. These are the 3-inch versions that come with a comic book. So the 4 figures that went up for pre-order today are Batman Beyond, Batman Rebirth, Aquaman Flashpoint, and Lex Luthor. So these all look pretty much like shrunken down versions of the 7-inch figures that they already released in the Multiverse line. But again, these are about 3 inches tall, and they do include a comic book. Now, our next round of McFarlane pre-order should be next week on the 14th. So I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be. It's listed as something from DC Direct, so it might be either more page punchers or maybe some statue items. But again, look for some more McFarlane pre-orders to happen next week. For you Lego fans and fans of the upcoming Super Mario movie, it looks like we're going to be getting a Mario with Donkey Kong set. No other details have been released at this time, but this should be out later this summer. For you Revoltech fans, that DC Flash Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Flash and anti-Flash figures are now available for pre-order. You can get them at places like our sponsors Big Bad Toy Store. The cost of these are about $115 each. Okay, now jumping over to NECA Toys. So first of all, we got a couple of new of their Gargoyles figures that went up for pre-order this week. Both of these are human figures, not of actual gargoyles. We've seen these at some of the conventions. So we've got the David figure, and then the other one is the Mazza figure. And with both of these, you get extra wings. So the David figure is going to come with folded wings for the Demona Gargoyles figure. And then the other one, the Mazza figure, is going to come with folded wings for the Brooklyn figure. So, you know, we've been seeing them do that with where the initial gargoyle figures come with open wings, and then if you want folded wings, you have to buy another figure. But there it is. Both of these figures, again, are available for pre-order at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. The cost of the figures are about $38 each, and they should be out by July of this year. And then today, going up for pre-order on Target's website, was the Haul-A-Thon offerings from NECA Toys Week 2. So this week we saw that Ronin, a red and black variant figure, which is going to cost you about $37. That is still available as I'm recording this. We got 2 animated series 2-packs with the Mona Lisa versus Dirk Savage, or not 2-packs. We got 1 2-pack with the Mona Lisa and Dirk Savage, which has sold out on Target's website. And then the Ultimate Rex 1 figure also sold out on the Target website. Both of those went up this morning. And then on top of that, we got another Hello Kitty plush figure, the Rob Zombie Munsters Herman Munster Ultimate figure, which I talked about the other week. That went up on Target's website. That is not a Target exclusive, so that should be available at other places down the road. And then also a reissue of the deluxe Spider Gremlin figure, which again, I don't think is a Target exclusive. That should be made available at other places outside of Target down the road. And all of those non-turtle items, last time I checked, were still available on the Target.com website. And then for you Super 7 fans, we got a look at the next wave of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimates. This is wave 10. These images actually slipped out early yesterday from a Canadian website, but these figures officially went up for pre-order today. You can pre-order them at places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. This wave includes the Rat King, which is the one that they had teased, I talked about on Wednesday. We also got a Mirage Comics version of Casey Jones, Leonardo rocking it out with the guitar, and Ninja April. Now, I've seen a lot of people complaining about how these figures don't really look like the original Playmates Toys figures, which of course is how this Ultimates line from Super 7 has always been billed as. Now, I've seen a quote floating around the internet that supposedly is from Brian Flynn. I've not seen where this quote actually came from. I haven't seen Brian Flynn post anything about this on his own social media or the Super 7 social media or anything like that. So I don't know where this quote originated from, and I can't even confirm that it actually came from Brian Flynn. So this is the quote that I've seen floating around. It says, "If it only appears in the toy, we can't use it. If we can prove the same look elsewhere, comic, video game, etc., then we can do it. But if it is a unique look to the toy, we have to leave it to Playmates. That's why no unpainted weapon." So essentially he's saying that Playmates Toys is protecting its intellectual property, not allowing another toy company to make figures that look like theirs, which I can't say I blame Playmates Toys for that, since they still actively make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures and often re-release their original figures. So, you know, again, anyone who's bashing Playmates for protecting their rights, I think you're crazy. I would ask Brian why he launched an action figure line built to be basically replicating the looks of another company's toy line if he didn't have permission to do that beforehand. But, you know, I don't know. But anyway, you know, so that's what we have for the new wave of Turtle figures. And again, I can't say that, I won't sit here and say that quote is 100% from Brian Flynn, since I haven't found the original source of it, but that's definitely a rumor that's kind of floating around the internet today. And then one other thing in regards to the Turtle figure. So another kind of strange thing about this wave. So earlier today, when Super 7 first started promoting, you know, the wave going up for pre-order, they released this promotional image showing all the figures, plus an additional figure, the Karai figure that you see over there in the left corner, which actually did not go up for pre-order. This image was quickly removed from Super 7's social media. And again, the figure itself never went up for pre-order. So I don't know. It looks like this was a figure originally planned for this wave, but then there was a change at some point and somebody screwed up and put out the wrong image. But that likely means that we will get the Karai figure at some point down the road. But exactly when, where, or how is unknown, and when those details become available, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Okay, so that's it for today. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below. Like the video if you're so inclined, and if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Me and Logan back there hope you all have a great, safe, and happy weekend, and until next time, we'll catch you later.
Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.